Hello, everybody, and welcome to my channel. I hope you're having a great day. I really appreciate every one of you. I was a little reluctant to make a video because it wasn't really looking all that great. I got off a long 30-day, 10-hour shifts a few days ago and just trying to get it all together. This video is about the picture that I promised that I get to you, sis. This is my Lyran friend, I suppose, and she's been wanting to talk to you and communicate with you. There's a lot of messages for a lot of people out there that are wondering, and it's just whatever's been lingering around that I haven't gotten to. Sometimes, as a community that we are, you know, way showers, we or I watch a video online or see something somewhere and on my phone, and I always think, I was thinking about that, and I thought about it. I thought about making a video, or which is just the only way that I reach out to you guys. Anyway, I here. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Where did you go? Oh, there you are. And then I'm like, oh, I should have talked about that. I should have said that. And I feel like I maybe should have made my own video, even if I'm paraphrasing or even saying verbatim the things that this individual is saying on the platform, because I'm thinking, well, what's the point? Everybody's already heard it. But I don't think it's necessary that we might hear everything from the same person. But it's just the way we're all tuned into each other, and the way the frequency works, and the way that things are manifesting, so that we're all on the same level, on the same frequency. I'm also going to I'm going to find a paper and a pen, and we'll be drawing out something about the ascension process. This is really not the time to think too much. It's the time to relax, feel grounded. You'll feel disconnected. I felt like this feeling that I am right now, it's a repetitive feeling for me. So I feel, because of the ascension symptoms, hold on. I'll show you who she is. I feel, I know I leave you hanging sometimes, once in a while. Don't mind the noise. The last thing she said to me was, just go ahead and just draw me out as best as you can. I really wanted to get that earring that she has here. There's a little earring right there. Oh, look at that. Totally unexpected. Yeah. There she is. She's beautiful, right? She wants to talk to you, sis. She wants to communicate and reach out to you. This individual was also the same, was the way I met her, so to speak, was that I was reading an article, and the woman, I think, was in the UK, and she had a Lyran connection, and she had a lot of crystals, and she put the crystals around a tree, and then she saw this image of her, and I think she was the one that drew her out in that way. And you could kind of see the silhouette of an image, like when I took that photograph of the cloud, and it was just it was amazing. That rattling, I don't know if you can hear it, it's distracting me a little, guys, but I have to make this video regardless. So that's you, sis, and this is the person that's going to reach out to you. You'll communicate, just the way you asked about how you wanted to see this picture. In that way, that's how you'll be reaching out to this individual. I don't know her name necessarily. It doesn't have a name. She has an energy that you feel through through the through your own aura and energy thing, right, that you got going on. So, very simply, we're in the ascension process. And why I ask you to relax and take it easy is because we are ascending. We are, fine tuning a lot of things. Just give me 1 second. I'll be right back. I thought I hit the pause button. I probably didn't hit the pause button. That's fine. I guess that's all right. All right. So this is the image I have in my head about how this whole process is going to be. This is what we're looking for here. It'll be something like this. Very specific. I even know the colors. And it's not planned. There's a lot of videos and a lot of stuff I want to put out for you guys that I do my sketches, and I wish that I could just kind of come out of it looking better. But there's going to be a whole branch of these DNA that is going to extend further out. Just imagine that there's just more DNA. This is what we have now. What will happen is we will activate one, which will just cascade into a branch of a lot of DNA that's going to activate for every one of us. So I say January because it's just it's a general time frame, well, when the process will be complete for everybody. So you feel dizzy, you feel woozy, I'm getting sort of these light headaches. Sure, we're in flu season, but still, you feel loopy, you feel cloudy. If you had a couple of drinks, wine glasses, you feel just, different. There's something different that isn't just that. It's seasonal, a little more than that, and everybody's feeling that, especially the part when you're not grounded, right? So it's just like overwhelming you, because once the DNA starts to get better, once you do the climatization, right, of the of how you feel, of how you're going to accept this new information, right? Your information pathways are increasing. You'll be more aware of your surroundings, so to speak, right? You'll just know more. And you might get a glimpse of that early on, of the things that you're going to be able to see. Like there's going to be a bright future, that's there. I can see just how good it is now. Maybe a little bit of thickness and fog around the way, only for it to just clear up. And then I see in the horizon it's orange and red and yellow and blue and pink. All these beautiful things that you don't want to see that it's there. You want to be it part of you, and you want to be in it already, instead of always looking out and saying, well, I'm going to get that one day. You never really achieve that, right, if you don't go for it, right? Either way, that's fine. So that's what's going to happen with the DNA. All right, so moving on. I feel like I don't make enough of these videos, but whoever needs to listen to this is obviously just going to listen to the video regardless, right? So you, last night for me, I don't know when it could have been for you, you spoke to my cousin, PT. She was there. She's bubbly. She's happy. She's excited. She's talking to you, right? I'm gonna blend in two things here. I'm gonna put on my gown and my cap, and I'm going to talk to you guys here, both of you, right? So PT, let's imagine that she's this circle here, energy, right? This is me, and that's you, right? So what she was telling you was, and I was just listening, I was kind of forming that bridge to make sure you guys get connected. I was making that bridge here, so make sure you guys are connected in the energy. She was telling you about yourself, Now, let's think outside of this box that we're in. Let's imagine ourselves both ways, right? Looking at our animal friend and then looking up at our galactic friends. And what do you think about them? Where am I in the middle of all this? I'm in the middle of all this. Where do I stand? So, because PT is Lyran and I'm Lyran and you're an angel, it's very likely that she herself was channeling yet another individual that was an angel and was anchoring well enough to talk to you about you. Doesn't matter about certain privacy of information because most of the time when you're in the higher when you connect with a being that's in a higher frequency, am I doing this right? I am. When you connect when you connect to a being from a higher frequency, you're here with this individual. Maybe not halfway, but let's imagine that you have and you embodied yourself in a connection with this individual. When you come down to your normal level of beingness, it's easy to forget what happened here. You might get glimpses, you might get dreams, you might say a phrase to yourself. You might totally forget what happens. Sometimes for me, it's weeks before I realize I was on the spaceship with my friends, chatting along. And sometimes I tell myself, I know I was there, but I just don't know what we talked about or I don't know what happened. But I know I was there. It's been 6 months. I still don't know. I have no idea. And it's not like it really matters, right? But the goal of this example is that I'm going to say, because I think maybe you've forgotten, you could have been in a meditative state when we were trying to get you to communicate with my friend, my PT, my cousin. PT, my cousin. Right? Right. So it's likely she channeled, which is what I think happened. That's just throwing theories out there, but this is the one that sounds like reasonable. And this must have been today. I thought of this. I'm like, I think it just wasn't her really saying things. Someone was helping her, and we were able to communicate, and then you were able to watch my video. Either way, you're an angel. You're from the angelic realm. You're visiting, and then there goes that one gender, another gender sort of thing, and her way of her way of explaining this is very simple. That maybe you still haven't split your soul. You're here, right? And you still haven't been able to have that soul split so that you can be two separate souls, which, sorry, she was explaining in a way was that you're still a whole and you haven't, and you're here on earth, but you didn't necessarily split into female, male genders so you can play out your individual game for yourself so that when you come back to the higher dimensions, then you can just learn. Why does Source do this? Why do they send souls out here to Earth to learn and to adapt and to understand certain things? That's just the nature of Source. The archangels just do what they told. I do what I'm told, right? I go back home, and the higher council is going to say, "Well, Francis, well, why didn't you do what you had to do? Earth is not a vacation planet. We're here to work. You know, we need to get you to get it done." And that's what I'm doing. And I feel like this is enough for me giving back. It's always good. It's always good about giving back. So, you're in a treacherous situation. There's, people around you, and they don't always have the greatest intention. But you're a flame, and you're attracting moths, to give you an example. And you're just going to hang in there. Besides, you're never alone, right? You got me, and there's a lot of people that love you and want the best for you, right? Which is what's important. So, you're donned in this beautiful cap and gown, right? And you're here, and when you were completely humiliated, which you might be in the future, when there was a past, when it happened again in the future here, I saw this being that was trying to mess with you and your consciousness here. So I can describe him to you, and I'll probably do this in another video. So I saw that. I saw you, but I realized that there was this other parasite, right? Your body has viruses. So I saw you, and then I saw the virus, right? And I know who that is. I know now who this is, right? And then I saw you, and I saw you all donned up, right? Looking flashy, the cap and gown. You're about to graduate. And you're doing this whole little thing here. All right, all jokes aside. Seriously. So, with that being said, this is a very important thing that has happened, and he's not gonna bother you anymore, so you don't need to worry about it. All right. Okay. I think that's it. I feel like I'm missing something. I always feel like I'm missing something before I go. Just so you know. I am very happy. I am excited. I'm not taking this for granted. The last time I felt like this was the last time I can remember that I felt like this the way I feel now. Once, and must have been like 19. So it was a while ago. And then again in maybe like 2012 for sure. Right, we'll know 2012, then 2017, and then hold on, 2012, 2017, 2024. December 2012. June 2017 and November 2024. Every 6 and 9 years or so. Every 10 years. Let's say 9, because we all know number 9 is a very important number. Either way, I don't want to make this video too long for you guys. I appreciate everything. The more I teach, the more I learn for myself, and that's important. Don't forget about your DNA and all the upgrades and all the stuff that's going on with every one of us here. I really appreciate you. You guys are the best. I am psyched. I'm just full of. Whenever I'm not feeling down and grumpy and ungrounded, I feel the opposite. I feel happy, excited. I'm looking forward for the whole, what's next in our galactic gifts. So it's sure it's worth it when you're just feeling crappy for half the day, every other day, or whenever, most of the time, really. I hope you guys have a great day. Hope the video has been informative and you're able to just pick up on something here. And then I can't wait for this to start and that we gain our galactic heritage like we all deserve. So you guys have a great day, have a good evening and good night, and I'll see you guys next time.